Hello, everybody. Welcome. I am Dr. J. I would like to welcome you to my channel, Chat with Dr. J. Come right in. Come right in. Just wanted to share some information on one of the topics that I told. Well, hello. Hey, Z Adams. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining. And I'm here today because I want to share information on one of the topics that I had mentioned that I would follow, one being the high profile Frisco murder case with Karmelo Anthony. And I also mentioned to you all that I would follow the case on Shannon Sharp and the dismantling of the Department of Education by President Trump. The murder trial for Karmelo Anthony, which was accused of fatally stabbing fellow Frisco student Austin Metcalf, is to begin on June 1st, 2026. Yes, a trial date has been set, and that will take place again on June 1st, 2026. So they have just a little over a year to prepare for the case. Karmelo Anthony again to face trial in June 2026. Anthony, who was 17 at the time of the April 2nd stabbing, is charged with first-degree murder. The incident occurred during a dispute at a Frisco track meet, with Anthony claiming self-defense. He said that it was self-defense, and he's standing foot down on that he was defending himself. Anthony now, he is 18. He's charged with first-degree murder in connection with 17-year-old Metcalf's fatal stabbing on April the 2nd. Now, Z. Adams, you have been following this case. That's correct, right? I think you have been following the case. That is correct, right? Okay, perfect. I thought so. I thought so. The witnesses that were there, they reported that Anthony stabbed Metcalf during a dispute at the Frisco track meet. Representatives for Anthony say that there is no evidence that the young men knew each other. They were from two totally different high schools. An arrest report for Anthony detailed his interactions with the police in the moments following the fatal stabbing. According to the court document, witnesses pointed him out to a school resource officer after he had fled and ran away, who was the first to arrive on the scene. The officer spotted Anthony on the north end of the track field because after the stabbing took place, Anthony, of course, I guess he became upset. Well, not upset, but scared. And of course, he fled. He took off running. And this is quote. I gave the suspect instructions, and this is quote from the arresting SRO. He said, again, this is quote, I gave the suspect instructions to keep his hands up in the air. During this time, the suspect said verbally out loud, I was protecting myself. So he wanted to make that clear that this was not done out of malice. He continued to let the SRO know that arrested him that he was only protecting himself. The suspect told the officer, he put his hands on me. And that's why, according to Anthony, he felt an urge to defend himself. He stated loud and clear to the arresting officer or the SRO that Metcalf had put his hands on me after I asked him not to, and I was only defending myself. So, according to him, okay, what do you have? Anthony has had time to think and probably feels that his action was not worth it. I agree, and his action was not worth it. He's had a whole lot of time to think about it. So between he and those parents, I'm sure sometimes, we want to show that we're the bigger guy. We're not afraid, but sometimes it just pays just to walk away. Walk away. And I'm sure, as you stated, Z. Adams, that that's probably the way he feels at the moment. And just some more information, background information. I know most of you all that have been following me with this, you already know this, that Anthony, he was 17 at the time of the Metcalf stabbing. He attended the Frisco Centennial High School. His family representatives, now this is probably some information, I don't know if you read this, but I don't think that I've shared it. But the family representatives say that Anthony, he was a 3.7 GPA student. I think I have shared this, and a captain of both the football and the track teams. So he had some leadership skills. I guess he still does, but prior to this happening, I guess the family just wanted to put those things out there that he was not always, this type of a child. And his parents told a judge also that he worked at Foot Locker for 2 years and worked a second job as well at HEB. Just a little more background information about Anthony. But the reason for me coming out today, just to share with you, I've given 3 or 4 different updates on him, but this is the latest, and I think it was released last week that the murder trial for Karmelo Anthony, accused of fatally stabbing fellow Frisco student Austin Metcalf, is to begin on June 1st, 2026. Karmelo, he will face trial on June 2026. So his team of attorneys, they have a little over a year, I guess, to get all their documents, to get their their case all ready to present. And of course, if you remember, he is of age where he will face the death penalty. He's old enough, and that's what the DA presented. And I think I shared that during the last live. So that's the most updated information that we have out there, is that a trial date has been set for Karmelo Anthony, which was accused of fatally stabbing fellow Frisco student Austin Metcalf. And that trial is scheduled to begin on June 1st, 2026. If you have not had an opportunity to subscribe to my channel, if you don't mind, please, ma'am. Hey, Asia. Hey there. Welcome. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I am Dr. J. I would like to welcome you to my channel, Chat with Dr. J. So glad that you stopped by. I'm just bringing to share an update. I think this is my first time seeing you here, but this is one of the cases that I cover. The murder trial that took place back in April. Sorry, I've been busy with it. Okay, that's fine. Glad that you're here. Like I said, I just wanted to share an update on Karmelo Anthony. And this is a high profile case, a high profile Frisco murder case. This is a case that took place back in April. Vibe with Gift. Hey, thank you for stopping by, Vibe. Welcome to my channel. I am Dr. J. I would like to welcome you to my channel, Chat with Dr. J. Just stop by to bring updates. I think you're new here. I haven't seen you here before, but welcome. This is your first time, but I hope that it won't be your last time. But just to, like I stated earlier, I've already given 4 or 5 different updates as they become available. This came out around mid week last week. The murder trial for Karmelo Anthony, accused of fatally stabbing fellow Frisco student Austin Metcalf, is to begin on June 1st, 2026. Karmelo Anthony, he will face trial June 1st. Okay, Z Adams is welcoming by with gift. Okay, she was saying hello, showing some love. So that's pretty much the nature of the live today, just to share that update with you. And as they become available, I do plan to share them with you. Trial date is scheduled for June 1st, 2026. And this was just an incident. Hey, Faye. Hey, my darling. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome to my channel, Chat with Dr. J. Faye. Seems like I just left your home. Good morning and welcome. Just here, just bringing a quick update as for the Karmelo Anthony's case is concerned. This is a high-profile Frisco murder case that took place out in Frisco, Texas, back in April. 2 boys got into an altercation at a track meet, and I don't know other words to put it. It just got out of hand. It ended up being a senseless death, where one teenager, which is Karmelo Anthony, unalived another participant, Austin Metcalf, at that game. They got into an argument over being underneath the tent. Anthony went underneath a tent that did not belong to his teammates. They were at this track meet. It started to rain. Tents were up, and I guess Anthony just scooped. He just ran quickly underneath the quickest one he got to. The young man that was unalive, Austin Metcalf, 17 at the time, asked him to leave. You don't belong here. You don't get from under our tent. I don't want you here. So instead of Anthony taking heed to the word and leaving, he stayed there. And of course, it got out of control. And I think what happened, Anthony said to Austin, if you want me to leave, you want me from under here, you move me. And I guess Austin walked up to him, placed hands on him, touched. I don't know exactly, so please don't quote me on this, what happened. But according to Anthony, Austin touched him, pushed him, kicked, whatever. And that's why he reached into his bag, pulled out what they're calling a knife, but it was a weapon, used as a weapon. It was a tool to tighten up the cleats on the shoes. And he just stabbed him in the chest, poked him in the wrong place, in the heart, and he was unalived. And Anthony took off running, got away. The SRO tracked him down on the north end of the track field, and he made it known to the SRO after he surrendered. I was protecting myself, is what he told him. His words exactly, I was protecting myself. He put his hands on me after I asked him not to. Hey, Faye, doing fine. How are you, dear? Doing well, thank you. Thank you for asking. How are you? I am doing well. So that's pretty much that's the latest that I wanted to share with you all concerning this case, that a trial date has been set. They have, like I said, the attorneys have pretty much they have about a year to get all their evidence, all of their ducks in a row. Okay, that's good. Okay, what about you? How are you doing? How are you? And just some background information about Anthony. He was 17, of course, at the time of the Metcalf stabbing. He attended the Frisco Centennial High School. A family representative, shared. Anthony was a 3.7 GPA student and a captain of both the football and the track teams. His parents also shared with the judge that he worked at Foot Locker for 2 years. And he also worked a second job at HEB. Okay, you're good. That is awesome. Good to know. When I stopped by to visit with you, I guess you were at work, so maybe work is over now, Faye. I'm so happy, so glad that you stopped by. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And if y'all don't mind, please hit that thumbs up. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, Chat with Dr. J, please, ma'am, please, sir, hit that subscribe button. And those are, well, it was just that one update that I wanted to share with you all concerning the case. Hey, Constant. Good afternoon, Constant. One I didn't want it to say. Okay, you're at work. Thank you. Thank you for sliding in here just to check up on me. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome to my channel. Constant, I don't know if you've been over before, but welcome. Of course, I'm Dr. J. I want to welcome you to my channel, Chat with Dr. J. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you don't mind, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, will you please consider subbing to my channel? And I'm just sharing an update on one of the cases that I had promised to follow, this high-profile Frisco murder case that took place out in Frisco, Texas, back in April, on April the 2nd to be exact. So the young man, the murder child for Karmelo Anthony, and Anthony was accused of fatally stabbing fellow Frisco student Austin Metcalf. His trial is to begin on June 1st, 2026. So the attorneys, they have about, okay, you are, thank you, Constant. Thank you. So the attorneys, they have about 1 full year, maybe a year and about 2 weeks to get their ducks in a row, to get the case ready to present. And you know that they are charging him with murder. He can have up to life in prison. They're not seeking the death penalty. And I shared this information in a couple of lives back. So that's the update that I wanted to bring, the update that I wanted to share with you. Constant, are you familiar? Are you all familiar with this case? Have you all been following it? But it was pretty much just a senseless death, in my opinion. It was senseless. And someone stated earlier, he's had some time to think about it, and one of the subs said earlier that she knows that he probably wished that he had just walked away. And I said, not just he's wishing that. I wish he would have walked away. The young man, I don't know him. But I'm sure his parents feel the exact same way. Baby, why didn't you just leave? Leave the tent, go and find somewhere else to go. Go over to another tent that would have probably been a little bit more welcoming to you. Just walk in the rain, head to your car. I don't know if you had a car, but go somewhere. If they ask you from under the tent, just remove yourself. I promise you, someone out there, because I think from my reading, there were several tents that were up. I guess, since the track meet had been scheduled, they were following the forecast and they were prepared for the rain anyway. So I'm sure that he wished, as well as his parents wish, that he would have just exited the tent as instructed. Okay, haven't been following. Okay, you knew about it. Okay, I wish he would have. Absolutely, absolutely. That part, yes. They probably would have followed him. I don't know. I don't know if they would have followed him. Maybe that would have been more of a chance of, self-defense. I don't know. I don't know. I just know trouble is so easy to get in, but it's really, really, really hard. Um, to get out of. That's something the older folks used to preach a whole lot. Okay, what's going on with Faye? He said, I'm so sorry, Faye. Z Adams, what is going on with Faye? What did I miss? Let's see. Faye. Huh. I didn't see anything on my end. Faye. Okay, maybe I missed it. Okay, hey, just getting ready to end, Granny B. I have shared the information that I brought in that I wanted to share today. Granny B, just a quick update. Hold on for a second. Just a quick update. As I mentioned to you all, I will bring you updates as they became available, and this was released just last week. In a murder trial for Karmelo Anthony, the young man that was accused of fatally stabbing fellow Frisco student Austin Metcalf, is to begin on June 1st, 2026. Hey, Mark. Welcome. Sorry it was late. That's okay, Granny B. I'm actually finishing up. That's all I wanted to share. Thank you for checking up on me, Mark. Just to share that a trial date has been set for Karmelo Anthony, and that trial date has been set and scheduled for June 1st, 2026. So they have at least 1 year and about 2 weeks to get their ducks in a row, to hopefully do some convincing so that this young man, Karmelo Anthony, does not spend the rest of his life behind bars. And of course, that's what the DA is pushing for. They're not asking for the death penalty, but they do want him to spend the rest of his life in prison. Vico, thank you. Thank you so much for stopping by. Welcome back to my channel, Chat with Dr. J. Portion. What happened to Charleston White? He disappeared. I have no kind of idea, Porsche, but hopefully he will reappear. Porsche man. My prayers go out to all. Absolutely, Granny B. Because like I've said, Mark, you are welcome. You are welcome. Um, no one wins. No one won in this situation. Like I have said or stated in each one of the updates that I bring as far as this case is concerned. No one won. No one wins in a situation like this. One received death. Unfortunately, Metcalf, he's under the ground, and a young man that's still above ground, there's a possibility that he might receive life in prison. So no one wins. Hey, Mark and other. Okay, Granny B is showing Ed Mark and the other subscribers some love. And Mark, I don't know if you're going live today or not, Granny B, but you all are more than welcome. For those of you that are here, we have Mark B's perspective. Mark is a content creator, and so is Granny B. And Mark and Granny B, you all are more than welcome to drop your links here. So hopefully the subbies that come through will come over and show some love to you and subscribe to your channel as well. You are more than welcome to drop your links here before I end. Porsche man, I agree. It is a very sad situation for both families, for the Metcalf family, as well as the Anthony family. But that's all I had to share. And like I said, this was released last week. That the attorneys, they have like a year and a half to run an errands. Okay, sounds good, Granny B. You be out there. They have about a week or two to get their ducks in a row, to get everything ready to present, to try to make sure that Anthony does not spend the rest of his life in prison. It's just going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. And I just call it just a high profile. It'll be a high profile. It'll be the case of the year. So I'll just continue to follow. And as the updates become available, I will do my best to get them out. That father got his 6 swatted. That needs to stop. Okay. Okay, Porsche man. Porsche man, how old are you, if you don't mind me asking? That father got it. Okay, Granny B dropped her link there. So if you all don't mind, please grab hold of Granny B's link and go over and check her out. Check out some of her videos, and she has some lives posted over there, as well as some shorts. Subscribe and follow her as well. You're 45, Porsche man. Okay, got you. So that's pretty much it. Thank you all again for stopping by. I'll be back on again, maybe early morning or maybe around Wednesday or so with more information, because I had something different I had planned to present today, but I wanted to go ahead and share that since I had mentioned that this is going to be one of the cases that I follow. So that's all for now, my good folks. So like I said, if you don't mind, showing Granny B as well as Mark B's perspective some love by going over and checking out their channels as well. Okay, cool. Subscribe, please do. Yes, hit that constant. Okay, blessings and prayers to everyone. Catch you Wednesday. Okay, we will see you. Enjoy the rest of your day at work, Constant. Don't work too hard. Thank you for stopping by, Constant, and we'll see you around Wednesday. Thank you.